Summer is here and there are no sports to be found, and yet sports cards are still going through the roof. At least that's what my sales are showing me. In this video, I'll share with you the last 2 weeks of sales and purchases of May and the trends I'm seeing to take with me throughout summer so I could further my sports card investing journey and make some money while having fun. Welcome back. Now let's get to work. I wanted to show you this Warren Buffett quote to start out, which goes, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1, and that pretty much describes my investing strategy so far. I am being more conservative with so much craziness going on. Now, if we head on over to eBay, you'll notice there are not a lot of purchases I'm making. I really love this Rob Gronkowski card for personal reasons, but if you take a look, this is the important part. Look at where it says sold by. It says Comp C consignment, and then the item price, it says $6.50. I'll try and highlight it right here. Order total $11.49. Now this is important because I'm going to show you something in a second. Now there's a lot of Kobe cards I'll go over in a minute, but look at this. Comp C as well on this Chris Godwin card, and I think, yeah, that's about it. Beautiful Chris Godwin card. Huge fan of Chris Godwin. The jerseys are great, but again, look at the item price at $17.50. And then order total $22.49. And that's important. I'll show you in a second. But let me go into this Kobe lot. And I'm going to make a video on this because I don't know if this was a good purchase. It says $230, but the seller actually took an offer of $180. So it's $202 total after that damn California tax kicked in. But if you take a look here, I'll try and see if there's any good pictures. It was one of those hit or miss things. There's a lot of really crummy cards in this lot, but then there were also some decent ones. You see a top base card on the top right there. There's a Fleer metal on the top right, a couple Flair showcases as well. And I don't know if there was enough to make this worthwhile because there's so many of these damn victory cards that are worth nothing. But it's going to be interesting to see if I can get $200 or $300, if I could at least get my money back, or if I can make it go to $300 or $400 return. But a couple ultras that got me excited. This coast to coast one here got me excited. These ultras, they're not cheap. There might be a high print run, but they're not cheap. The Flair showcase on the top, we will see. But that is pretty much it on eBay. Now, talking about those other cards on eBay, those other auctions, you see here, this is what I wanted to point out. Real quick, guys, before I get into this video, I want to give a special shout out to a few awesome subscribers who have joined our community and have engaged in the comment section of the videos. They are Jeffrey Whittler, Brian Chan, MMA Pixels, Dustin, Chad, Alston, and JMW1354_. Thanks so much for joining the community, making this fun, and I'm learning from you just as much as you're learning from me. So let's do this together and enjoy the video. Look at the Chris Godwin here on the left. This is the one I bought through eBay. It was an auction. But what's cool is that the winning bid, you see $17.50, I did not have to pay the shipping. So same thing with this Rob Gronkowski. I paid $6.50, not $11. And I paid $17.50, not $22. And that's important because I think a lot of people on eBay will not bid up these lower end cards because they don't want to pay $5 or $6 to get a $5 or $10 card shipped to them. So it's almost like a way to get something very cheap. Like this Rob Gronkowski Prism rookie, I paid $8.50 for, but would someone really pay $13 or $14 when you include that shipping? I don't know. So when you can do auctions through Comp C, if you could do it through Comp C, which will redirect you to eBay, you may be able to save some money because you also don't get, I don't believe you get charged tax as well. So you see here, here's a John Morant auction. And obviously this is going to go for a lot more. But if I go to place bid, it will take me to that auction on eBay. But if I were to buy it, it will go straight into my Comp C account where I won't have to go through eBay and pay that extra shipping fee. So I feel like it works really well on low-end cards. Now let's go over to my dashboard. I'll show you some of my sales, some of my purchases. And when I go to view all sales, we're gonna go down to the bottom. Let's see, mid-May, there's a lot around the 22nd, the 21st. What sticks out to me? Let's see, the Derek Fishers were interesting. Derek Fisher, Topps Chrome rookies. John Stockton, I sold one. Damian Lillard, Space Jam card. And then someone was buying up all my Mike Evans. I'll show you this in a second. The Mike Evans cards were really cheap, but with Tom Brady going over the Bucks, Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard, Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, they should all benefit. And then I even saw a couple Jordan sales, the Space Jam, this Jordan sale right here, this Space Jam card right here, which made me think, hey, maybe some people are still watching The Last Dance. They're watching it on ABC, or they will be watching it on Netflix in July, and maybe it's too premature. Also, this was a good one right here. This Aaron Rodgers, bought for 20, sold for 42. These mini Tom Brady's right here got $7, sold for 14. More Brady's, they were easy to sell. Mike Evans, this Jordan right here, this was a solid one. It's like a Spanish card. It's cool. It's like really, like, look at it. Asistientes, rebotes, puentes. But PSA 10, $29. I bought it for, sold for 60. And you take a look at the trends here and see what sticks out. Now, something I took a little chance on, but I feel confident about is, look at this Panini Brilliance Anthony Davis. I bought this for $547, sold for $30.36, and I got, get out of the way, $28.84 from it. So I feel great about that as well as this. But this is what I noticed. I'm going to try and open this up. And this is where it's more important about understanding what's the next card based on what's working now. So when you look here, here's Panini Brilliance. I'm going to go to Damian Lillard. And the reason is because Damian Lillard, it's funny, the prices shot up. You see here, $10 all the way up. But when I sold that Anthony Davis card for $30, I was like, damn, what else can I get? Who else is underpriced? And if you see here, I bought up a ton of these Damian Lillards because look on the right, I paid $4.50, $5, $5.92 was the most I paid, and I have one for sale at $17. But I said Damian Lillard should not be a $5 card if Anthony Davis is being sold at $35. So for me, that was a little too much of a disparity where I said, let me get some Damian Lillards, let me close that gap because that's not right. Tom Brady Prism, Tom Brady X Fractor. These are just easy cards to sell. I mean, it's hard to get a great deal on them, and then Lance Armstrong with his documentary that's out on ESPN. I got this for $1.45, sold it for $9.20. I have I think one or two more for sale, but I bought this card a couple months ago thinking, damn, that's Lance. That's an old card. That's cool. And he's such a controversial guy that $1.45 is easy. I mean, it's not a big investment here. This Adrian Peterson rookie card, he's a guy that I want to invest even more in because Adrian Peterson is like one of the last great running backs with a long career. You know, like all the other running backs are 3-year careers, 4-year, 5-year careers. AP, I remember playing him on Madden. He was just a beast on Madden back in the day, but he has lasted. He's gone through injuries. He's done everything. And, obviously a Hall of Famer. And he could do whatever he wants in the postseason, but I feel like AP is overlooked because he's not new. He's not sexy anymore. He's a year, 13 in his career, but he's shattering records, and it'll be like that. Kobe Bryant Flair Showcase, bought for $4, sold for $9. I love this set, and obviously, I'm going heavy into Kobe. Ken Griffey, I bought this refractor. I love the old Ken Griffey refractors. Anything in a Seattle jersey reminds me of the Nintendo 64 game. So I love that personally, but it looks like someone else is willing to pay more than twice the amount. Penny Hardaway rookie. It's funny how this was $3.50 and now they're selling for $12. And then a guy was buying up my Mike Evans rookie cards. $6 here, sold for $15. And then I posted my other one moments later. I marked it up a couple more dollars and he bought it for a few dollars more. So that was good. And then I had, with all these crazy events going on with the killing of the man in Minnesota, I said, let me look into Colin Kaepernick because this dude is going to be relevant as long as social injustice and racism and everything like that is irrelevant or it is existing in the world. So if you see here, I bought it for $7.75. I'm pretty proud of this, mostly because of my decision. Look at this. $5.31, which is a few days ago, right before recording this, sold it today as I record this for $23. So good 3x return immediately. And I actually bought up several of them. So I have one more for sale here. And if you see on the bottom left, 2 more not for sale. And the reason I do that is because I want to show scarcity. I want to show that there's only one available. If I posted all 3 of them and then something big happens, someone could wipe out all 3 when market value would actually be $40 a card or $50 a card. I learned that with Scottie Pippen. Instead of listing them all and getting wiped out, let me list one at a time and see what true market value is. Now, let's move on to the next stuff. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I got some crazy helicopters in the area because I'm here in the middle of LA and we got a lot of riots and whatnot. So this morning I went on and bought a bunch of Prism rookie Colin Kaepernicks for $1, 95 cents, 65 cents. Not really risky at that price point, but I just felt like there's no downfall of getting Prism rookies of Colin Kaepernick for $1. I've also been going into some hockey, buying some lower end foil cards of Austin Matthews because his other cards are through the roof. So if you see here, $2.60, $2. Braden Point's my dude. And then you see the Colin Kaepernick finest rookies there, and this is the purchases I was making yesterday. $9, $4, $7. I'm gonna wait to see what to do with the rest of them because I may want to actually get some of those graded. Peyton Manning refractor, Chris Godwin. Man, I'm big on a Chris Godwin. Again, like I showed you, he is going to be a beast. He is a beast already for the Bucks, but no one knows him yet because the Bucks, small market team, not a playoff team until this year. So take a look here, the Damian Lillards. And then Kyrie Irving. Again, that Panini Brilliance set. I bought Kyrie Irvings. I bought a lot of Damian Lillards because they were just so damn cheap. And then this dude, I love this card just for myself. Tracy McGrady in a Magic jersey with a little piece of the jersey. That was just a personal buy. And there's that Chris Godwin here. Beautiful card. I mean, look at the jerseys, man. Like that. You got, let me see, red, orange, black, gray, and there's even a little bit of white on that left square. So that is a beautiful card. I wouldn't mind just getting that shipped to me and having that graded. Peyton Manning, X-Fractor. Yeah, and then now you start to see the Panini Brilliance, Kyrie Irvings, and Damian Lillards. And you know what? To me, it was just too cheap. $5, $6, $4. The disparity is too big between him and Anthony Davis. And even if Anthony Davis is on the Lakers, they're going to win a championship perhaps. Damian Lillard is not a $5 card if Anthony Davis is 35. Damian Lillard should be at 15, 20, 25, but it should not be that big of a difference. A couple more Peyton Mannings I've been going in on because, you know, Peyton he's so relevant. He's still relevant. He's a very interesting dude. I like this refractor right here. I got, I think, 2 of these in person from a Beckett order as well. But I want to limit this video because it's already going a bit too long. Last thing I want to show you guys, this is where I've been getting a lot of my cards because eBay has not been too hot for me except for that lot of Kobe cards. And you see here, look at the dates, order dates, 6/1, 5/29, 5/24. So many orders, and I'm not going to show you all of this, but I will just show you this big one just so you have an example of what I've been buying on Beckett. If not, just look at my mail days because that's where I go over a lot of this stuff. Prism rookies of Randy Moss for 52 cents. Topps Chrome Drew Brees. Any Kobe finest I can get, you know, $4. Kobe gold medallion, $6.40. Metal Kobe, $2. 2 of them for $2 a piece. That's nothing. A couple older LeBrons, which I'm not too happy about, but I'll send it into Comp C. Look at this Ultra, 98/99 Kobe Ultra. 38 of them for $2.40 a piece. Now, actually, 10 of them got refunded, but still, that is really good considering how much they're going for on Comp C. So this is a good example of what I'm getting on Beckett because some of the prices are just so low, but you got to dig for it. Beckett is one of those, you got to dig for it. You don't see the picture, you hope for the best. But when you get a Topps Chrome Tom Brady cards, all of these for $1.50, $1.40. Look at 15 of these for $2.40. See if I can highlight that. 15 cards, $2.40 each of Bowman Chrome Brady's. To me, I'll take that risk all day long because going back to that Warren Buffett quote, never lose money. Rule 2, Never forget rule one. It's kind of like Fight Club, but of investing. All right, guys, what do you think of my purchases, of my sales? Let me know in the comments section below. Again, the trends I'm seeing is that football's starting up, refractors are big. Just stay one step ahead and do what you feel is right. But I hope you can pick up a couple trends from my purchases and sales. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my station for new insight. Pound the like, and I'll see you next time.